in order. In my bed. Thumbnail might be weird, but I'm running out of titles for my videos and I'm just doing random stuff right about now. I'm pretty bored. Give me a minute, I'm changing clothes. Changing into my clothes of the day. Oh, hey James. You got here pretty quickly. Wait. Activate t-shirt. No, I'm kidding. And then I'm gonna go stream this video outside. I forget my belt. Where is my belt? Found my belt. Found my belt. Belt. So weird. So weird to say that. Belt. Okay, then put on some socks, and then my shoes, and then I'm off. Outside. Okay. Well, no, I haven't, trust me. I may have grown like an inch, but I haven't gotten that much taller. I'm telling you, I can still barely reach things on the top shelf. Like, here, I'll show you in a minute. I'll just have to hold my phone like in a weird position because some of my family doesn't know I have a YouTube channel. Some do, some don't. It doesn't bother me much. Doesn't bother me. Like I just said, doesn't bother me. Getting my EDC, my everyday carry. For some reason, those are like popular videos on YouTube. People making videos called my EDC, my everyday carry. It's weird. Like, I don't know why, but this YouTuber, Demolition Ranch, he made a video called my EDC, and like, what the crap's an EDC? So I watched it, and hold on, I'm going around the hallway. I'll be outside. What's up? What's up? Okay, what I just did was from the Ant-Man Wasp. If I advise you go see it. It's funny. One of the guys in the movie goes, and he's like, "What? You never seen that commercial? That really cool commercial?" And they're like, "No." It's like, "What's up?" It's weird, but it's funny. Hop on my lipstick. Get out of the car there. It's like bright outside. Like, it's not that bright. Oh, there we go. Whenever it's days like this, God dislikes me on days like this. Oh, my mom's house. God dislikes me on days like this because usually like it'll get really dark and like sometimes really cold. Or like on days when it's kind of darker and stuff. Like on days that are bright out or like decent and good weather, I want to go outside and then like play outside, but I don't hope it's too bright, and then like it gets really bright, and then I have to go back in, put on like sunglasses or something, or I can just take it. Like I'll eventually just take it, and then like it'll be like kind of dark out outside, like not like this, but imagine like mid-afternoon, but the sky isn't that orangish color it does at other times. And then like I'll be outside, and then it'll turn like really bright, and then you're like, oh my gosh, you kidding? But then it'll eventually just sort out. And, yeah. But anyway, I was just watching videos. I talk a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! I talk a lot about other stuff, but I can't stress enough about, if y'all don't want me talking about Yu-Gi-Oh or some stuff like that, y'all can just put down in the comments, all my viewers, or well, viewer, and that views my channel anymore. Just go down in the comments, tell me what you want me to do, because I mean, we have barely any time this summer, and I'm not gonna have enough time to start streaming or doing live streams and stuff. I mean, I could if I get back into the smart stuff and start doing my homework and stuff like that more often. Because at Spring Hill, that's actually one thing. The math homework wasn't mandatory. It was optional. They advised you did it. Like, they said, okay, go home, do your homework. And then, like, that's it. Like, when you come home, they'll be like, so, did you do your homework? And you could say, yeah, okay. Wouldn't come by and check it, do nothing. That's all he'd ask. My teacher, Mr. Robin, shout out to him. He was a cool teacher. But, that's all he would do. But, I still think that was kind of cool because, like, even if you didn't do the homework, like, I did most of the time. It's like, I talk about homework, you just activated my trap card. But, yeah, but what was I saying before? Oh, yeah, about my teacher. But before that, I was talking about this thing. I was watching people, what they did is they were going to locals tournaments and stuff like that, what they call locals, YCS events and stuff like that. Whenever I was watching this guy, he bought 3, like, Forbidden Light or something like that, like, Breakthrough Light or something like that, with Judgment Dragon on the front where he's flying. I was like, oh, cool. And then I was getting to thinking, should I buy 3 structure decks and then put them together and go to game night, make a video about it, and see if I can win locals? Like, go through my deck thoroughly, make sure I know the effects and, like, all stuff like that. And just, should I go to locals? And should I try it? Should I try and win the local tournaments? Because I always thought that would have been a good idea. Like, I always thought it was to put structure decks together, but I didn't know if it was a normal thing for people to do that. Like, I know it's a normal thing for people to have structure decks and then modify them into decks they want. But I've never seen someone get 3 structure decks, put it together, and make it. No, I did get some advice for the Light Sworn structure deck I want to build now. Like, I want to build and collect so many decks, and that's why I want a job and to earn money. Because I don't earn money from YouTube like most people. I don't know how to do that. And you have to have a PC or a portable computer or whatever to monetize your videos. And when you monetize them, you're earning about $1 a commercial. So even then, I don't want to spam my channel with commercials just to earn like $10 like a day. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that completely spams their video full. Because if you've noticed, when you go onto videos that are like an hour long, you'll see they have like 40 commercials in between every 5 minutes. And it gets really annoying. And it's just like every 5 minutes, yeah, but they'll put like 30 commercials, no, like 2 commercials in between every single, like, 3-minute period, 2-minute period, it doesn't matter. But I'd have to upload all my information and channel onto a computer. I want to get a GoPro and do all sorts of stuff, get a tripod, get an actual camera, maybe a GoPro and stuff like that, where I can film and do like all sorts of stuff, like get a GoPro attached to like my shoulder and just walk around and do a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know. But I've always wanted to do stuff like that. And again, I want to build Light Sworn, DDD, Wind Up, Shark, Toon, Dinosaurs, that's 6 decks. I have my Blue Eyes, I have my Ancient Gears, I have my Heretics. Oh, cool. 2 light decks, that's pretty decent. Is it Light Sworn or is it just a light deck? Like the archetype light, the name Light Sworn. Oh, put together. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. But I don't know what YouTuber it was, but what I watched him do is get 3 Dragons Collides or something like that. like 3 elemental dragon decks, or some new chain breaker or something like that. I don't know what it was. I keep saying spouting out random names, but I don't know. But I watched him put them together, and he won the first round. But then when second round came, he got absolutely crushed. Oh yeah, and to make the 10th deck I want or can have or have already is FA Synchron deck, or the FA Synchros. Because here's what I like about all the decks. The dinos, they require you to banish, but to summon. So like, if a dino, like Infinity Tyranno, he requires you to banish 1 card. That's his effect, 1 card. But he has 1,500 attack. Now, 1,500 times 330, I think it's 330, 300, for each card you banish. So that's a really good effect. So, banish summons, what I like to call it. It's weird, but I come up with all these sorts of weird nickname things. I'm going to stop writing this because my camera's moving and people probably have motion sickness right now from me moving around so much. Okay, I'll just sit down in this chair that I put out yesterday conveniently. Now, I call it Banish Summon, which I give a bunch of things, random nicknames and stuff like that. But I call it Banish Summon, and that's what the DDDs do. Now, the FAs is Name Booster. It's where they boost off of each other. Or boost help, or whatever, I'm just going to call it by their names. FAs boost off of each other. Like if you have an FA card on the field, and then you play the field spell FA Off-Road Grand Prix. Let's just say that. FA FA Motor Speedway Racer. Let's say you have that. It's basically a rally car. Or not a rally car, but a stock car. Now, you play FA Off-Road Grand Prix or FA Motor Speedway. Sorry, that's weird. You play FA Motor Speedway, and you play FA Motor Speedway, FA Motor Speedway. Now, what it's going to do is, since basically it's a racer meant for the FA Motor Speedway, or it's a car meant for it, now it's going to boost it. Now, just imagine that you play another FA. I remember me, you, I think it was not Greg. No, it was me, you, Noah, someone else, and Destiny, Catherine, and someone else. Oh, someone's taking the door. And we were all playing, hold on, Yu-Gi-Oh. Hey, what's up?
What are you doing?
And then we were all playing Yu-Gi-Oh at the table.
Are you on the phone?
No.
Are you just recording yourself?
Kinda, something like that. Hey. Okay, you're gonna be the second person, well, third person, fourth person to know about this. I have a YouTube channel, so I'm making this video. Oh, him. And I think it was, what's his name? I already forgot half the people's names, but Greg. It was Greg, you, me, Andrew Sargent, Catherine, and Destiny, and someone else. It was those people. I remember now. Thank you for helping. Briar. And then we were all like, Andrew had brought in some cards, and didn't you? Wasn't it you or Andrew? I forgot which one it was. I think it was you and Andrew. Yeah, Andrew brought like a pack of cards, and it was like a Synchro Hunter or something like that. Oh, it was you, okay. Didn't you bring like a pack of something called like Synchros or something? Synchro something? Yeah. And we were all like opening it, and you opened it and you got like 3 FA cards. And let's see, you gave one to me, you had one, and you gave one to Briar, yeah. And then Briar gave his to Andrew. And then Andrew brought like in a little plastic bag, he brought like 10 cards too. And I remember had like 2 decks on me, and I think it was me and you that played, or was it me trying to teach Sergeant? I think it was me and you playing. And then I remember like all the time we would be playing, and then Briar would follow, and then eventually his birthday came around, and then he brought like so many cards outside, like his hands were full, like carrying like 40 pounds of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like 2,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And like, what? I think it was his, or yeah, I think it was Briar's birthday. And then basically, like, we just had, like, opening. He gave you, me, and he opened, like, the 2 Legend of Blue Eye structure decks. And we opened, like, 3 things of packs each. And he really upped that Blue Eyes deck. I mean, does he still play? Like, when I left, did he still play? Ugh, butterfly. I forgot. Like, it was you. I think, yeah, it was you that told me that ever since I left, no one's played Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. But did he still play when I left? Like when he got a bunch of packs and stuff, did he play? Forgot. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm still thriving and playing. This is why you need to come over to my house. If you can. If you ever can, try to come over. Because that would be awesome. Because trust me, I only have one friend. His name's Jaden. Me and him play with the Legos. It's fun. But he's in like the 7th grade. Whenever I was at Spring Hill. With who? What? You just said with who? With who? With who? What? Are you saying, do you play with? Oh, well, my brother, but that's on, like, special occasions. Most of the time, I'll get out 2 decks. I'll draw 5 cards from each. I'll, like, play the cards on mine, and then, like, I'll try to think of strategies playing with each deck. Like, I'll draw with this one, and then I'll walk over here to the next one, and then I'll play with the other, and I'll try to think of strategies that I could use to beat each deck. Like, I pretend someone else is there playing while I'm playing, but it's kind of hard and kind of weird. And whenever I was at school doing it at Spring Hill, my friend Taylor, he was actually kind of curious. I taught him everything I knew about Yu-Gi-Oh! In about like 10 minutes. Because it was the end of the year, it was like 2 days till the end, like the end of the whole school year. And then he was putting up a pretty good fight. He had already summoned 3 Ancient Gear Golems, an Ancient Gear Engineer, fused them into Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, and he had me on the ropes. The only thing saving me was the Emperor Hieratic Dragon of Heliopolis. And his effect is you can discard 1 overlay unit and destroy all your opponent's monsters. But he couldn't be targeted with effects, spells, or traps, and he could destroy 1 spell or trap on the field. I forgot what I did, but I acted. One of my friends had let me borrow some of his cards that day too, and it was basically 2v2 because I gave my friend Carson. It was me and my friend Carson. Some borrowed cards from one of my friends, and then Taylor and I'm trying to remember who it was. There's someone else. Trying to remember. Lucas, this was his name. But we were all playing and we were playing like, you know how we used to do like 4-player duels, but we could never do the turns properly? Well, everyone there, me and you and Noah would be the only ones whenever we used to do like the dual circle things. You and Noah would be the only ones to cooperate and actually try to pay attention to what I was saying. And I always tried to pay attention to new ideas that would give. Oh, crap, on landing on my face in the wall. But I always tried to take in new ideas to try to play you. And that's why me and you came up with the idea of a dual circle, which I am completely branching off from my original conversation. I am sorry. Are you still watching? Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry. But yeah, it's kind of boring playing with just myself in Yu-Gi-Oh. It's kind of difficult to forget what we're in. Oh, okay. I didn't think you were. I was like, oh man, I have to continue with the live stream. Oh, what the heck? That goes in. Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, sticky. Get off.
No, there we go.
So many spider webs here. Nothing's in the web at this time, but you know what me and you need to do? If you ever can, it doesn't matter which video, I'll always get the comment because it'll always go to my notifications. But if you're ever free on a Saturday, try to tell me if you can come to game. Now, what's today? Friday? Okay. Are you free this Saturday? Heck, oh, no. Oh, crap. Turn the camera around. It's what? Okay. Fine with me. Okay, sorry. Stream, something happened. Okay. Well, if you ever have a free Saturday on like Thursday or Wednesday, comment on any video, it doesn't really matter, or live stream or whatever. I'll try to live stream at least like 3 times a week so you could tell me if you're ever free on a Saturday. And try to come to game night, okay? Because I'm going to start trying to go there. I'm going to start trying to get more friends there for like from schools and stuff from my schools. And so that's about how it's going to go. Is I'm going to try to get some friends from schools. I'm going to try to get one of my friends named Devin from South Lawrence. I'm going to try to get him. I'm going to see if you could come. And then I'm going to get Taylor and Carson. And then I'm going to see if y'all could all try to come to game night. And then you could meet some of my friends from my other school. So that'd be pretty cool. Devin, I mean, he's kind of like me, except like he's the type that he'll do almost anything you say, which is kind of weird because whenever me and him would always hang out, like, he would always try to talk over me, like, not disrespectfully, but I would always, like, shut up and listen to him. And then whenever, like, you think he's done talking, and then when you talk again, he just let you talk. He's like, oh, sorry. I mean, like, but whenever y'all weren't doing anything, like, you had an idea, like, oh, hey, let's go do this. You'd be like, okay, I'm down. Like, he'd do almost anything. It was kind of weird. But I thought it was pretty cool because me and him were best friends, and they were really cool. Because he was a really nice person. And Carson is kind of like me, kind of weirder, kind of more gothic. Like, I mean, he's not a total goth. He's not one of those people that's like, ooh, I want to die. He's not one of the goth kids that's like, oh yeah, I'm a goth. I'm not stereotyping goths, no. I'm not trying to, if any of my viewers are goths, I'm not trying to stereotype y'all. Just saying that some kids that I've met that are goths are like, oh yeah, I want to die, or they're like, oh yeah, I'm a gothish, I don't show it, stuff like that. But like, he was kind of like in the middle, like, sure. Okay, you gotta go. Okay. I think I might end the live stream because I put you through enough pain already. Okay, I'm going.